Hey everyone, Logan here with another game coming soon to Kickstarter called Stick Figure Fighters. This is a game by Broken Archer, and it plays in about 15 to 30 minutes, 2 to 8 players, ages 8 and up. In Stick Figure Fighters, you assume the role of a stick figure, and you equip different weapons, armor, and such, and also play special power abilities to gain more dice so that when you roll off against the other player, you'll have the higher score. So let's go ahead and bring it to the table and take a look at it. Okay, so here you see everything that comes in the box. Of course, you've got your instruction sheet here. Games by Broken Archer. You see it's got all the rules and everything. Pretty basic sheet. Go ahead and set that off to the side. You get 5 red dice, 5 blue dice, of course the box. You get 8 different characters, but these are double-sided, so it's actually 16 different stick figures to choose from. You got females, males, choose whichever you like. I'm of course going to choose the guy with the little ponytail mohawk, just like me. You can set the other ones off to the side. You get this nice pad right here to keep track of your score. Everybody starts off at 25 stick points, or life, whichever you choose to call it. And you can keep track of everything on this little pad here. It's really nice. You get 105 stick cards. These are the basic meat of the game right here. Take a look at a couple of the cards here. We got like the confidence shield. You got weapons, armor, and different stuff like that. Plus you have ability cards. Here's a confidence shield. You can see it's one-handed. You roll an extra die during fights. If you lose, you take an extra 3 damage though. And you got some armor here, or sorry, weapon. Joe's axe, one-handed. Add an extra die to the fight. A one-handed helm. Any one-handed weapon do an extra 2 damage when you win a fight. That's pretty handy. And got some of the ability cards here for stick fights. Now, at the beginning of the game or beginning of your turn, you could equip any of these that you have in your hand to your character. You can put helm on the head. You know, you could have 2 hands worth of weapons and then shoes, and then also body armor. But any of these ability cards like this that are white, you're going to go ahead and have to declare that you're using them before you start a fight in your turn, and we'll go over that during the turn sequence. You see like this card right here, damage all, everyone in the fight takes 2 damage. You know, stick fix, you gain 5 stick points. Like I said, you start off at 25 stick points at the beginning of the game, so get some healing abilities there. Everything. So let's go ahead and put these back in the deck. Go ahead and give it a quick shuffle. So at the beginning of the game, before anybody plays, everybody picks their character, and then starts out with 3 cards. So go ahead and deal myself out 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. So everybody gets 3 cards. And before you start, if you have any equipment, you can go ahead and equip it to your character. Let's see. I've got a Defender's Helm. When you are attacked, roll an extra die. When you attack, remove 1 of your dice during fights. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start off the game with that. And everybody starts out with 1 die. Just to signify you fighting or you defending. You have 1 die from the pool of dice here. Let's see, stick fight. Just stick. I'm not going to go ahead and use any of those. So everybody at the beginning of the game gets 3 cards and can equip their character. And then at the beginning of the turn, the rulebook says that whoever is keeping track of their life on the pad of paper gets to go first. So on your turn, you're going to go ahead and draw 1 card from the deck. And if it's an equipment or anything, you can equip it if you'd like. If not, if it's an ability or something and you want to use it, you can use it at the beginning of your turn. If not, you go ahead and choose a character or another player that you'd like to attack. And go ahead and grab your dice and what for. And go ahead and roll off against the player. Now, if there's any cards in the discard pile, you can choose to take one of those instead, only if it's a weapon or armor. You can pick it up instead of drawing from the deck. Or if there's a defeated player and they have weapons and armor on their character, they're at 0 stick points, you can go ahead and take one of their pieces of weapon or armor, but you can't take any of the cards that they had in their hand when they were defeated. So you got some options there. If somebody's been defeated has some nice armor, you can go ahead and take it for the turn instead of drawing from the deck. So let's go to say, I got an invisible player over there. Let's say I'm playing against Goldilocks. I'm going to go ahead and attack her. Say I don't want to use any of my abilities here, so I'm going to go ahead. I start off with 1 dice. So I'll pick my 1 die. This is my defender's helm. You say when you are attacked, you roll an extra die. When you attack, remove one of your dice during fights. Well, you don't remove any dice if it's less than or takes you below 1 die. You always roll at least 1 die. And the defender will always roll at least 1 die. And if you start stacking up a lot of armor and a lot of weapons for attacks or defense, you can never roll more than 5 dice for your attack. So let's go ahead and say, okay, I'm going to go ahead and roll this. I got a 5 right there. I'll go ahead and roll for Gothylocks, who is not here at the moment. She got a 6. So it looks like I lost that fight, but I still take damage. Since Gothy rolled a 6 and I rolled a 5, we go ahead and subtract, so the difference is 1, and I would take 1 damage. So I'd go down from 25 stick points down to 24. And then the turn would pass to the next player to the left and go around clockwise around the table. So you pick your player, who you want to fight after done equipping and after drawing your card, and you basically whittle everybody down to 0 points. It's a pretty quick, fun game that plays about 15 to 30 minutes. It goes pretty quick. It's coming to Kickstarter, I think, at the end of October, beginning of November. So go ahead and check it out, and go ahead and pledge it. Really good, fun game, and we'll see you next time on Logan Chops Reviews.